Mysterious ritual unleashes ancient evil. What my neighbor did. Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, there lived an eccentric old man named Mr. Johnson. He was known for his mysterious ways and bizarre rituals. Nobody really knew what went on behind the closed doors of his creepy old house, except for one fateful night that changed everything. It all started when a group of curious teenagers decided to investigate the strange occurrences surrounding Mr. Johnson's house. Their names were Mark, Sarah, and Jake. Mark was the brave and adventurous one, always seeking excitement. Sarah, on the other hand, was more cautious and skeptical, while Jake was the comic relief, always cracking jokes to lighten the mood. One gloomy evening, as the moon cast eerie shadows on the street, the trio gathered outside Mr. Johnson's house. They exchanged nervous glances, their hearts pounding in anticipation. Mark, fueled by curiosity, took the lead and approached the front door. "Are you sure about this, Mark?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling with uncertainty. "Absolutely," Mark replied confidently, trying to mask his own fear. "We need to uncover the truth about Mr. Johnson's rituals." With a deep breath, Mark pushed open the creaking door, revealing a dimly lit hallway. The smell of musty old books and ancient artifacts filled the air, sending shivers down their spines. They cautiously ventured further into the house, their eyes scanning the room for any clues. As they explored the various rooms, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber in the basement. It was a secret library, filled with dusty tomes and peculiar objects. The room was adorned with strange symbols and drawings, hinting at the rituals Mr. Johnson performed. Sarah's skepticism intensified, but her curiosity got the better of her. She began examining the books, hoping to find answers to the mysteries that surrounded them. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a worn-out journal. Its pages were filled with cryptic symbols and ancient languages. Do you think this journal holds the key to his rituals?" Sarah stammered, her voice quivering with excitement and fear. Mark snatched the journal from her trembling hands and started deciphering the strange symbols. As he read aloud, the very words seemed to give life to the ancient darkness that had been lying dormant for centuries. Unbeknownst to them, their presence and the recital of those forbidden words triggered a chain of events they couldn't comprehend. The room started to shake violently, and the ground beneath their feet cracked open, revealing a deep, dark abyss. "What have we done?" Jake exclaimed, his voice filled with terror. As they desperately tried to find an escape, a sinister presence emerged from the abyss. It was a grotesque creature, an ancient evil unleashed by their reckless actions. Its eyes glowed with a malevolent fire, and its elongated limbs moved with a terrifying grace. The friends, paralyzed with fear, watched as the creature approached them with its slithering movements. It emanated an otherworldly aura, causing their hearts to race uncontrollably. They had awakened something beyond their comprehension, and now they had to face the consequences. In a desperate attempt to survive, they scattered in different directions, hoping to lose the abomination within the labyrinthine halls of Mr. Johnson's house. The creature, however, seemed to possess an uncanny knowledge of the house's layout, always one step behind them. As they ran through the darkened corridors, they stumbled upon a room filled with ancient relics. Sarah's eyes widened, recognizing a peculiar artifact she had read about in the journal. It was said to have the power to banish the ancient evil back to the depths from whence it came. With trembling hands, Sarah grabbed the artifact, a small crystal amulet, and held it out in front of her. The amulet began to glow with an ethereal light, pulsating with a power they could feel deep in their bones. Summoning every ounce of courage they had left, Mark, Sarah, and Jake confronted the creature once more. As it lunged toward them, Sarah channeled the amulet's energy, unleashing a blinding burst of light. The creature howled in agony as it disintegrated into dust, vanishing into thin air. Exhausted and filled with relief, the friends collapsed onto the floor, their hearts still pounding from the adrenaline rush. They had survived the encounter with the ancient evil, but the memories of that harrowing night would forever haunt their dreams. From that day forward, the neighborhood fell into an eerie silence. Mr. Johnson's house stood abandoned, a constant reminder of the horrors that had been unleashed. The friends, forever changed by their encounter, vowed to keep their secret hidden, hoping to protect others from the curse they had unknowingly brought upon themselves. So, dear reader, the next time you close your eyes to sleep, remember the cautionary tale of Mark, Sarah, and Jake. Be wary of the mysteries that lie behind closed doors, for you never know what ancient evil might be lurking in the darkness, waiting to be awakened by the curious and the foolish.